Alright guys, it's Brandon.
And Justin.
And it's April Fool's Day, so you know we're gonna make a very super serious video today. And today, I was reminded of a certain question during a recent Sonic panel with, real legitimate Sonic creators, like in the Sonic universe. I know people don't take Sonic seriously, but in the grand scheme of things of Sonic, it was a big deal. They had some questions from the audience. The very first question, the real kicker that started everything off, was this.
If you were to have a crossover between the Sonic games and Batman, how would Sonic be the Joker?
Alright.
That's a very deep question.
It's very poignant.
So let's think of a reason why Sonic would in fact meet the Joker.
I really don't get this.
I don't know. Can you understand what he's trying to say?
Hey!
He's thinking about it. Just give him a moment. You can tell by his raised hand.
Anyway, we're gonna actually ask this question to some people. This is a plot twist. I have friends, and I'm gonna call these friends and ruin some friendships by asking this question: how would Sonic meet the Joker?
But we need
a Sonic Batman crossover.
The answer.
When do we do? Yeah. All right, Sonic, get your listening ears on.
I'll help you. Just leave it to me.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Glad you
just
finally
a
made
very
it.
brief moment.
Very brief. Yeah, what's going
Very
on?
brief. It's just like a really quick question. So, I'm a pretty deep guy. I like to just think about certain things. So I had a sort of philosophical question. I just want to get your input on it.
Okay.
So, in a Sonic Batman crossover, how do you believe Sonic would meet the Joker?
What?
How would Sonic meet the Joker if he could?
He's getting his ass run over.
He's super fast. How could the Joker keep up? It's just a question.
No, that's what I mean. Joker's getting his ass slowed down.
So you think they would fight?
Well, Joker will attempt.
Because Sonic has some attitude, I'm pretty sure. As a villain, Joker has some attitude.
Yeah, Sonic will run his ass over.
He would run his ass over, okay.
And then Joker's probably going to find some kind of weaponry. And then we'll see. He's basically going to be playing long darts with Sonic's ass and bullets.
Alright. Interesting stuff. It's really slow with this.
Oh. Ah!
At the tone, please.
Nope.
Come back here! I hate Eggman.
Nope.
On this planet.
Yo.
Hey, Ben, you got a minute?
Yeah.
So, I've been thinking about the film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Uh-huh.
But instead of that film, instead of the different Spider-Verse people, it's a combination of Sonic and Batman. Hear me out.
What?
Instead of let's say the Portal in that movie, how there's different spider people, you get
It's a crossover of Sonic and Batman.
a Sonic and Batman. And I just think because Shadow has guns and Batman doesn't like guns, I feel like it would be a good antithesis, So my question is, in a Sonic Batman crossover, how would Sonic meet the Joker?
Sonic kicks the Joker in the face at high speed.
I don't think the Joker's walking away from that. Ruin his makeup, he'd probably cry about that. You know what? In all of the comics, Batman has never tried to mess with Joker's makeup. I feel like the Joker would be a little diva about it and cry like a bitch. Oh, but with a kick at the speed of sounds, you'd think there'd be some damage to the makeup.
True.
This guy, he's a meme lord.
He is.
I know
Okay.
him. he will know the answer. Probably wrote the answer.
Yo.
Hey, so I'm with Justin here.
No way!
We've been like sitting around like a bonfire, smoking a few joints and asking the real serious questions. I mean, we're not smoking right now, obviously, because we're in a very Hasidic neighborhood and it's probably not even kosher.
Get to the point.
So let me just get to the point. Let me go to the point of the actual deep philosophical questions here. So one thing that was really brought up to mind by Justin, he was in stage 6 of one of his many trips, and he pondered about like a crossover, probably better than Smash Brothers, better than Avengers, if I'm being honest with you, about Sonic and the Batman universe.
Sonic and Batman?
Yes, you heard
The
that
universe.
right.
If the two collided together. Like, you know how the Guardians had to meet with the Avengers to try to attempt to defeat Thanos? What if the Sonic characters had to meet with the Batman characters?
Wait, say that again?
If the Sonic characters had to meet the Batman characters?
Why would they do that?
I think it'd be perfect. I don't know.
Hypothetically, in theory.
Because we always have that question, who would win in a race? Batman in the legendary Batmobile or Sonic? Everyone's been thinking of it. Ever since Sonic began in the comics in the 90s, people thought of the inevitable crossover. And then with Batman, it makes even more sense. Maybe there'll be like some Sonic DLC in an Arkham game. I don't know. So
This
like
is the age of crossovers, ain't
it is. So this is probably the biggest question to this, man.
Dr. Robotnik is gonna work with the Joker.
Yeah, but going along with that, how would Sonic meet the Joker?
The Joker has all the Chaos Emeralds.
He has all the Chaos Emeralds.
So Sonic would have to
It's an evil
spin
boy.
dash to Arkham Asylum.
I think he would hide the Chaos Emeralds in like a pie because he's a clown, and then he'd make Sonic eat it by accident.
Did you actually smoke or you just fucking with me?
Scott, I would never lie to you, except for right now.
I don't care that you smoked. I'm happy that you smoked. I'm happy you're having a good
I just
time.
told you that I lied to you. I didn't smoke, man.
Alright. Wow, okay.
But I was asking the question, how would Sonic meet the Joker? So I really appreciate that really insightful answer.
Okay, what's up?
So we just thought,
What?
we thought
Don't panic!
you'd have a good input on this. It's like, it seems ridiculous, but hear us out.
Okay.
So, it's an English assignment for one of Justin's classes, and it's something about like thinking of like a weird like mix of characters and making them make sense.
Okay.
So, being the Sonic fan that I am, and Justin is the Batman fan that he is, we decided to mix the Sonic universe and the Batman universe. Okay?
Okay.
So, the question is, we're trying to make such a random story make sense. And Justin, could you ask the question?
How does the Joker from Batman meet with Sonic?
Like maybe the Joker would blow up like a chili dog stand, and then Sonic would take it personally. I don't know. He'd kick a chipmunk, and Sonic would see it. What do you think would happen?
I mean, I think, alright, so you know how Sonic always has those Avengers to try and, like, you know, get all those rings, whatever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so I think when he does one of those spins, I think the Joker just comes out of nowhere and just gets him and he falls down.
I like how that's
Joker
like surprising.
he just kicks him like a ball, like a soccer ball,
Yeah.
as he's spinning.
Unexpected.
There you go, you're not gonna expect that,
Dude,
right?
thank you so much. So that got me thinking, like, what if there was a crossover? And I thought, like, the two characters that may fit perfectly. Sonic, you can get this, the Joker, man. Sonic and the Joker. So my question to you, as a Sonic fan, and someone who doesn't hate Batman, how do you think Sonic and the Joker would meet?
Now what's wrong?
I guess it would have to be with Eggman.
like Eggman comes across the Joker, and I don't know, they come up with this evil scheme, but then the Joker kind of fucks him over, similar to like Lost World and the Deadly Six.
You know what I'm thinking? That what if like the Joker and Eggman teamed up to have like an Olympic Games, like you know Mario Sonic Olympic Games, but it's Mario and Batman at the Olympic Games, and and Eggman and Joker are a team, and Sonic has to work with Batman. But Sonic don't need no gadgets to beat the Joker in a race. Let me tell you, man.
You literally just run up and kick him.
We've been asking some different people this question. A lot of people just thought the Joker would kick him or Sonic would kick the Joker. It always involves a kick of some kind. How would Sonic and the Joker meet?
Like, what would they say, or how would they?
How would they meet? How would the two random characters come together?
Batman are in the same universe. So
Yes.
Sonic's running around. He's run down to Gotham City. He's like, "Hey, I'm fast." And the Joker notices this, and he's just like, "What's this blue blur doing around?" So when Sonic's gonna go stop for a chili dog, the Joker is actually the guy, the hot dog vendor. And
He's the vendor.
Sonic hot dog, and he captures him.
Wow, that's evil.
I feel
That's
like the
horrible.
Joker is probably a better fit as a villain than Eggman at this point. The Joker just seems like he belongs in like a Sonic universe, right?
He would just straight up poison Sonic's chili dog, and he would die right there, like with rat poison.
He already fights other animal-themed like heroes, like Batman. Sonic would just make sense in that universe.
Yeah.
The only thing though is he'll be only like 3 foot tall humanoid running around.
Yeah, like, I mean, the Joker's
Maybe.
pretty intelligent, like, not gonna lie. So he would probably be able to figure out Sonic's weakness.
How would the Joker and Sonic meet? What would their reaction be like?
That is a pretty odd scenario.
I think it makes too much sense.
It does make a lot of sense. I don't know. I feel like the way they probably meet would probably be that like Joker just threw down a banana peel for Sonic to slip on.
As he was running like a race or something, he just throws banana.
Yeah, one of those kinds of laughs.
Yes, that actually seems like that might actually happen.
I feel like
Purely despicable.
the story would just end with Sonic falling and his brains splattering everywhere.
Just get straight to the gruesome part.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow did it, why can't Sonic? Alright.
Well, Sonic, we got a lot of good answers, and what do you think? Do you think you're gonna meet the Joker any of these ways?
No way!
Well, okay, thank you, buddy, thank you. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave it up to you. How do you think Sonic could possibly meet the Joker? It's been an interesting question in everyone's minds, so let's just find out the answer. So leave a comment, leave a like if you like Justin's face, subscribe if you
Want to see more content like this?
or if you don't want to see more content like this, also subscribe. You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe right now.